How's it going, my car dudes? Liam here from the Car Dudes channel, and today I'm proud to present to you all a review of this 2002 Subaru Impreza WRX STI7, also known as the Bug Eye in this form. So as always, I'm going to give you guys a full and in-depth review of the STI. I'll show you guys the interior and the exterior of the car. So as always, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Starting off with the trunk, you do gotta go old school style and stick the key in to open it. Like so. It's an okay size. It's not the best size, but it's definitely alright. You can definitely fit, I'd say, at least one big suitcase in there. Coming to the back seat. Now this seat is put in a position that I would be comfortable in. Legroom is not that great. I can stick my feet under the seat, which is good. Room, it's alright. I'm about 6'3". It's okay. Headroom's good though. Headroom is pretty good. Although if the driver does drive fast and around corners, you will bang your head over here in the C-pillar here. And also you gotta watch yourself when you're getting in, because you could hit it on the outside too. But yeah, pretty basic back here. Nothing, no seat back pockets, no storage in the door at all. It's just they do their job. They're seats, places for your passengers to sit. Here's the key fob for the Impreza. It's a pretty basic key fob, or open and lock. But this one does have an aftermarket system on it, so it has this sort of Toyota key fob on it. Lock and unlock and panic. The exterior color is just a metallic blue. It's known famously as the iconic Subaru blue. If you're gonna get a Subaru, you might as well get it in its iconic color. It's basically like the Ferrari's red. Same thing with Subarus. And comes with full two-tone black and gray cloth interior. This one does have a 6-speed manual. To start it, make sure your foot is on the clutch and just twist the key to start. Like I said, it is a 6-speed manual. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and for reverse, pull up, over, and back. It is a very short throw, so not much travel in it. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn on the high beams, headlights, the fog lights, as well as the hazards, automatic up and down driver's side window. And we'll go ahead and check out the exterior.
This Impreza has a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder producing 316 brake horsepower and 318 foot-pounds of torque. Has a 0 to 100 time of 4.7 seconds and a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. A four-wheel drive sedan that is customizable, fast, discreet, and just happens to be a rally car. Yeah, it's a Subaru Impreza. Not just any Impreza, but the Impreza WRX STI. This is the second generation Impreza, and in this phase it is known as the Bug Eye. Now the owner of this car constantly tells me that it's hideous. No joke, I showed him the rolling shots I got for it and he told me that they were way too good for such an ugly car. But as the old saying goes, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so I guess someone could find it good looking. Anyways, looks aside, the Impreza is also a brilliant car in wagon form, kindly demonstrated by none other than Richard Hammond in Africa. It was the one pulling out the 5 Series in the 850R because it didn't get stuck in the mud. Just make sure that you don't shear a wishbone. Yeah, that would be bad. One thing I've always noticed about Subarus especially is that you can tell if the owner is into cars or not. If it's a standard bone stock Impreza, yeah, it's probably a science teacher or an old lady. But if it's a WRX or a WRX STI, then the owner is definitely into cars. Because the STI7 is so rare, it's kind of hard to find them, but if you can find like an STI8 or an STI9 in good condition, they can run for about 4 to 5 million rupees.
Coming to the interior, power windows, locks and mirrors, window lock right here, our fog light controls, our hood release, coin storage, accelerator, brake and clutch. It's a manual driver's seat. This is where the trunk release and fuel cap release would be, but as you can see they've been snapped off, so they are no more. Alright, so coming to the interior of the Impreza, we got our AC controls over here. They're very basic, very simple, just full on fan speed, temperature, and our different zones. We have one touch AC, our defrost, and our recirculation right there. Coming to the stereo, this has an aftermarket Pioneer system in it. I believe only the rear speakers are hooked up, but they sound alright. Now, I'm not going to gloss over the infotainment system because, well, this one doesn't really have one. It's just an aftermarket Pioneer system, so I'm not going to gloss over that. I guess we'll start with the interior quality. I know this is like not a luxury car, but you know, it's something to talk about. I mean, it's surprisingly good, firstly. Nice soft touch materials here. It's hard on the airbag cover, that's understandable. Even over here, it's nice, soft cloth over here, but it does show its true colors further down where it gets all scratchy. But it's not bad. It's alright. Every time I complain about the quality in this car, like how wobbly this glove box is, like look at that, it's pretty bad. Every time I complain about any little niggle about this car, the owner, my friend, he always just says this one catchphrase, and he said it so many times that if I had $1 for every time he said it, I'd probably be richer than Bill Gates. He always says, "Tuners, bro, tuners." Because apparently this car is a tuner and tuners don't work properly or aren't built properly. So yeah, that's that. The gear, the shift boot is leather stitched. I don't know if that's stock. The parking brake is also leather stitched. Opening this up, we have a little bit of storage. Not terribly useful, it's okay. In terms of seat comfort, the seats are pretty darn comfy, I have to admit. They are these nice, you know, bucket seats. They hug you in, and you know, if you're going around corners, you're definitely not going anywhere. You're staying in your seat. They're super supportive, and in terms of comfort wise, they're not bad. They're not bad at all. They're not that adjustable, obviously, but I mean, you know, what can you do? It's not bad. Coming up here, we have our manual dimming rear view mirror, along with a little sunshade thing here, our dome lights, which don't work. Apparently they've been on. Oh no, that one works. Again, tuners, bro, tuners. This light works, so that's a win. Boost gauge doesn't work. Tuners, bro, tuners. 3 gauges over here, which I don't even know what they show. Don't work. Once again, tuners, bro, tuners. Speedo doesn't work. Tuners, bro, tuners. But aside from that, the interior is actually not too bad. The driving position is it's quite low for a sedan. I guess that's what Subaru was trying to go with, because it's a sports sedan. The quality, again, like, it was okay, but like there are some bits that you find that are just terrible. Like over here, as you can see, it's cracking. Like, I know, granted, it's a 17-year-old car, you can't expect it to be mint, but you know, it's just little things, you know, little things that could make a big difference. But yeah. Now the gauges, these are pretty iconic Subaru gauges, like especially of this era. We have the big tachometer in the center and the speedo off to the right. It's very Porsche-like almost. And we have our fuel gauge and our temperature gauge off to the left, along with an outside temperature gauge, which, yeah, it's pretty dang hot today, so yeah. Alrighty, that's about it for this one. Shut her off. Well guys, thank you all so much for watching my review on this 2002 Subaru Impreza WRX STI7. Also, thanks to my friend Nisaja for letting me film it. He actually just sold this car and it's going tomorrow, so I figured why the hell not make a video of it. Let me know what you guys think of the review and leave some suggestions of cars I should review in the comment section below. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Drive safely till then. Why don't you check that it's in neutral, you f***wit? Why don't you check that it's in neutral, you f***wit?